For almost 3,000 years, one name has stood behind two of the most influential stories ever told. Homer, the poet traditionally credited with the Iliad and the Odyssey. But there is a problem. We know almost nothing about him. No surviving manuscript written in Homer's own hand exists. No contemporary biography tells us where he lived, and even the ancient Greeks disagreed about his birthplace. Several cities claimed him as their own. Later tradition imagined Homer as an old blind poet wandering through the Greek world. But whether that image describes a real man is another question entirely. The poems themselves emerged from a culture where stories were spoken long before they were written down. For generations, singers known as oral poets performed enormous tales of heroes, gods, war, and journeys. They remembered them not word for word in the modern sense, but through patterns, repeated phrases, and familiar scenes. A skilled singer could shape an ancient story differently each time it was performed. That means the Odyssey may carry the voices of many storytellers who lived before the version we know was finally written down. Perhaps Homer was one extraordinary poet who transformed centuries of oral tradition into something greater. Perhaps Homer became the name attached to a much longer process. Or perhaps two different poetic traditions helped create the Iliad and the Odyssey. Scholars have debated these possibilities for centuries. This became known as the Homeric Question. And despite everything we have learned about ancient Greece, there is still no simple answer. What we do know is extraordinary. Someone or many people shaped the story of Odysseus into an epic so powerful that it survived wars, vanished kingdoms, lost libraries, and nearly 3,000 years of human history. We may never know the face of the person who created the Odyssey. We may never know whether the name Homer belonged to one man, exactly as later generations imagined him. But the voice attributed to him never disappeared. Perhaps that is the strangest part of all. We lost the man, but we kept his story.